Everyone, I'm Lonnie with Untitled Nerd Network, brought to you by Infinity Flux out of Hickson, Tennessee, and this is going to be Gran Turismo Sport, the first time I've ever played this game, and we are now simultaneously streaming, to both YouTube and Facebook. We're going to give this a go, like we at one time did. It didn't work out last time, but let's see if it works this time. I'm going to go ahead and give everybody a welcome on Facebook. I'm Lonnie with Untitled Nerd Network, doing a simul stream, basically. Doing a little bit of Facebook and YouTube streaming. Now, I literally just updated, turned the game on, and here we are. And I've also got to go on, if you want to accumulate legacy tokens, you'll need to go on to our YouTube channel. If by chance you're watching on Facebook. And that is not up quite yet. But while I'm thinking about, let's go and receive a car. Don't know what I'm getting. The game does look pretty fun though. It looks pretty. If nothing else, this game could be absolute garbage, but it looks pretty. There we go. Alright, if you're watching on YouTube, legacy tokens should now be live. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on both the YouTube chat and the Facebook chat. Both at the same time. I gotta go on here and update a quick setting in YouTube, and then we will be on the roll. And luckily I've got a touchscreen computer here that makes things a heck of a lot easier. Alright, Hyundai Genesis Coupe. Looks like a pretty decent car. I'll go ahead and say okay to that. Not overly thrilled with it. I'm not going crazy or anything, but it looks promising. Alright. So here we go. Oh my God, where do I even begin? Beginners should head for the driving schools. Let's do that. I mean, I'm not necessarily a beginner. Sure, let's go. See what we can manage and hope for the best. Now, holy crap, how long does it take to load this up? I will say one thing is, you know, I think I'll probably go with intermediate. Let's turn controls. There is no way in the world I would use motion sensor. Okay. Alright, here we go. First time I've ever, guess I got the bronze. Let's, retry it. See if I can figure out a way to... Alright. Still got the bronze. Half a second better. Try that again. Trying to get the hang of it. Hey, Sharon! Welcome. Oh my God! That definitely wasn't like that big of a deal. Like, I don't really want to spend a lot of time streaming like streaming tests and driving, you know, all that stuff. Is this like part 2? No, this is just test 1. Have fun. Thanks for coming by. I know we may see you again before the end of the day. Who knows? I'm sure I'll see you in some respect. Nothing else will be on Neo's stream tonight. Operate that steering wheel. See what we can do here. We'll have a good rest of the day. Now remember, everybody, we are doing a simulcast on both YouTube and Facebook. If you're watching us on Facebook and want a better quality stream, hop over and check us out on YouTube. We're always trying to get subscribers over there. Let's see here. Okay, operate steering wheel. Oh, look at that. Silver. You know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. That was like very easy. I mean, that didn't even... I'm never really big on, like, I fancy myself a fun racer, but I've never really been big on finesse, especially with the PlayStation controller. Operate the steering wheel 2. Okay. Just so everybody knows, I'm not going to go through and do all 24 driving tests. That would be boring as all get out. So. What do we got here? Let's go through 4 gates before the goal. Okay, so I guess we went through 2 earlier. Now we're going to go through 4. Let's go ahead and start. I do want to see how I can change my view, though. Ooh, I barely breezed by that one. Did get a bronze. I want to retry that. Just for fun. I got the silver there. I kind of figured I'd done something slightly wrong earlier. Getting a lot of experience. Not even at a level 1 yet. I have heard most of this is online stuff. Like if you want to play, like actually race, like it's going to be online. God, I always used to suck at these. This is more of like a trial and error type deal. It's like you don't know exactly when to stop. So usually the first one, you either grossly overbrake or underbrake and overshoot the target. So let's see what we can do. Alright. Brakes for, let's see, basic operation. Red cones as markers. So let's see what we can do. Failed, okay? I kind of figured that was going to happen, but whatever. Let's see what we can do. That's what we were shooting for. I guess it was good to be able to use like my own car. Okay. That's probably about as good as we're going to get. I beat that by almost 2 tenths. Now I wonder, really, can you go race online? Actually, I will say first I need to go. Okay, let's go to arcade. And it's just a single race. Like I'm just gonna go to a regular old, oval race. I love nighttime. I don't even care what car it is. I just want to go. Intermediate. But I want to see if I can change the like the viewpoint, stuff like that, because I'm not a huge fan of like that first person view. I've usually, whenever I do racing games, I can usually see the car. So let's see. If it'll show. Driving options. There we go, controller. No, not quite. I guess I'll just... This is going to be more of a like a trial and error race anyway, so let's see what I can make. Holy crap. certainly didn't get the right car. I gained on him a little. I'm just like flooring it. Trying not to scrape off too much speed. But yeah, I'm kind of sucking at this point. Trying to like get down low. I'm trying my best. I don't think I've got the right car for this type of thing. Dang. I'm like more used to NASCAR than anything. Hey, Native Clown, trying something completely new today. This is just a rental, so this isn't going to be like a long-term change. Pulled it from the red box this morning while I was out of town. And I obviously either have a bad car or I'm not really too hot at this game. Oh, final lap. I kind of wonder if I have to buy my own cars or, what we've got online. Well, I didn't finish last. Okay, so I might be going a little too far out there, but let's see. Learn the necessary rules and etiquette. Oh, so we absolutely have to watch this. Oh, so you have to watch like 5 minutes worth of videos. All right, see you later, man.
What is sportsmanship?
Interesting.
Welcome to the Racing Etiquette. In this section, you will be learning about sportsmanship, an important element in everyone's participation in the online races of Gran Turismo.
I mean, crap, I already know this.
The history of sports is as old as human history.
Been racing
the
for
definition
years.
of sports is said to be as numerous as there are researchers in the field. But when you get to the bottom of it,
See you later,
a
native
sport
clown.
is a
Have a
challenge
good rest
against
of the day, man.
yourself, a challenge against a rival, and above all else is something to enjoy and have fun with. A sport is something you enjoy together with others. For this, there is sportsmanship, the attitude you must have when you partake in a sport. So, what is sportsmanship? Everyone knows that all sports have rules. And of course, one element of sports is that you must follow the rules. But even if you set lots of detailed rules, you can't judge all incidents during an actual sport just with rules. That's where sportsmanship becomes important. Sportsmanship can also be called the spirit of fair play. And in addition to being fair and just, sportsmanship also means that you don't do things that make you look bad. To avoid doing things to anyone that makes you look bad. That's the core idea behind sportsmanship that is beyond rules. Motorsport is called a non-contact sport. That means it is a sport which does absolutely not allow contact with others.
It really
But
depends.
in order to achieve this, it is not enough to have a strict set of rules. It is extremely important that everyone works to avoid doing things that make you look bad.
They don't want you to hit each other. I completely understand that. But at the same time, some of the best races... Now, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. I mean, you got to like give and take and stuff in racing, and I'm not really sure how damage and stuff works
Various
here.
improper driving examples. Here we will introduce some examples of improper driving, and driving that makes you look bad. First of all, weaving back and forth to block the path of other cars is prohibited.
I mean, yeah, but you should be able to block.
Also,
I'm assuming.
pushing others. Edging out others, pushing others off the track. When you are late on the brakes, it is not considered well-mannered driving. Overshooting a corner because you braked too late and failed to turn because you were too anxious to overtake your opponent. This is an example of driving that really makes you look
Holy
bad.
crap, you've really got to be careful.
The
in this
worst
one.
is when you become a missile, by not being able to stop within the track, ramming into other cars, and ruining the race for others, as well as yourself.
I can see where they're coming from in this, though, because...
Even if you initially had an understanding of all this in your head, if you become too overzealous in the race and ended up braking too late, and you are about to hit the car ahead of you, not only should you hit your brakes, you should avoid hitting the car ahead at all costs, even if that means taking your car off the track. This type of driving mistake often happens when you are a beginner. So starting out, just be careful.
Yeah. Okay.
Avoid interfering with others, and start by assessing the situation, and you will start to see and be aware of your surroundings. And finally, how can you protect yourself from these types of accidents? During a race, it is not easy to communicate your intent with other drivers, but by monitoring the other cars around you, you will start to understand the tendencies of each car and driver, as well as their skills. If you feel that a certain driver seems a bit dangerous, or that a certain car is not used to racing yet, rethink and reposition yourself on the track, so that you can avoid being involved in the chaos that they may cause.
Alright. Basically had to go through a class. No. Oh. Hey, I got a gift card for watching the sportsmanship videos. The heck is that? A go-kart? Yeah. Holy crap, it is a go-kart. Heck yeah, okay. Sweetness. I know everybody could probably hear the guys outside blowing leaves around. Okay, I'm having to enter in my email address, so just bear with me while I get this set up. I accept your rules. We're back on air. Official races online, sports web assist of regular daily races, other championship events. Players engage in wheel-to-wheel battles. Do your best. Improve your ratings, will score good points in championships. Holy crap, that is loud. E, D, C, B, A, and S. Ascending order, driver rating. All drivers start with an E. Dangerous behavior will lower your rating. Sportsmanship. Official online races. Points. Don't want to do championships yet. Sure, let's go here then. I'll go with red. Okay. Let's do some time trial, see what we got. Race will be starting in 9 minutes. So I get to get on here with these time trials and kind of run around and see what I can manage. Start. Oh, there we go. Look at that. This thing has some brakes on it, I'll give it that. That sucked. Car's not really powered at all, but it's like driving a freaking Prius. Stay down on them rumble strips where possible. I was hoping I could make it. Doing a little bit better. Like, not perfect, but doable. Starting to get back in the hang of things. Just play games like this, like, dang near 24/7. Of course, the other thing bad about me playing racing games is I get focused. If you ever go back and look at some of our old NASCAR streams from a couple of months ago, I would go like entire races without hardly saying anything. It's kind of bad for streaming because this part of the thing is kind of jabbering on and carrying on conversations with people on the chat and stuff. But at the same time, I get like overly focused in like racing games. Oh, made it. Look at that. Kind of had to feather the throttle through that turn. Got a really good run up this final stretch. I'm pretty well good. I'm curious to see where I ended up. Okay. Hey, Neo. Kinda, sorta. Growing pains is the best way I know how to describe it. Yeah. Qualifying rankings. Am I like the only one here? Well, I kinda suck. Hopefully it's not with that car. And it is. So I'm about 20 seconds off the pace on one lap. Oh my god, these people doing landscaping and yard work outside the apartment are starting to get on my last nerve. Yes. Race details. Okay. Haha! Okay, so that was like the top 10. They're going to put me with people who are, I guess, of the same skill level, the same stuff like that. So this will be cool, I guess. Coming very soon. That was funny, like I had a Burger King cup because I got lunch a while ago. That's done, and so now I'm drinking my my morning full throttle. "42 seconds to go." Getting there. Dum dum dum, here we go. Now, I just got to be careful because I want to get a good reputation in this game. I don't want to be known as the guy who runs into everybody. This is my first online race. Now, back in my younger days, I would have just been like, yeah, I've got to win my first race, win every race. I'm kind of the thought that I really just don't need to piss anybody off and I need to just play, just race, don't hit anybody. Let's just get some experience, learn how to drive these cars. And of course I end up okay. The only thing I don't like about this game so far is the time it takes between races. I like racing. I don't like waiting. I like hopping from one race into the next, one race into the next. Warm up, I guess. Okay. This is just a warm-up where we're it almost seems faster when I race like this. I like the fact that I've got a rear view mirror in this mode, so I may just end up racing like this for a while. Like literally 12 seconds until the final begins. So. I will be starting in 10th place. Awesome. Right in front of the dude who doesn't have a qualifying time. Kind of embarrassed. But let's just get through this race. There are only 11 people on here right now. For being an afternoon, that doesn't sit well. I don't know. Oh, okay, so they're doing auto drive to begin with. Appreciate that, dude. So much for that overtaking nonsense they were talking about. Now I'm like afraid to hit anybody. Even though clearly everybody up front is having a time of it. I do have the weird feeling we're probably going to see a wreck. And I don't really want to get mixed up in all this. So I'm not like going crazy on it, but this is promising. I could say I like it. game's telling me to brake, even though I obviously do not want to. But I did get a good run there. Oh no, they've got it almost like foolproof. Where you can't really make contact, and that's kind of like not really the real spirit of racing. I mean, I understand not wanting people to be stupid, not wanting people to wreck each other, but the way they've got it set up, I'm not a huge fan. It's almost like they're like child-proofing the game. And I mean, I understand that, but holy crap. Let the contact happen, penalize people. Of course, I'm never going to get by this guy because I can't hit him. He's staying on the low lane. There we go. And of course, that's probably going to count against me. He's going to do the crossover move. Well, maybe not. Still trying to kind of get used to this. And the game's auto-braking for me. I'm not a huge fan of that. I need to turn that crap off. Because I'm trying, you know, it's the whole point of racing is to see how far you can push the car. And it's really, really hard to drive while the game is basically accelerating and braking for me. It's really throwing me off because I don't really know how to drive the car because the game's doing a lot of it for me. Like that right there. I'm normally tapping, feathering the brake, that kind of thing, but the game's already doing it, and I don't really know what I need to do. I mean, the game looks good, don't get me wrong. It's just, in my opinion, I don't think it looks much better than like Forza or other similar games. going to end up finishing ninth in my first ever online race out of 11 cars. Interesting. All right. Quite a bit of experience there. At level 2. All right. Go back to the driving school. Here we go. And basically another braking test. This one's a little bit longer. Fail. I knew that before it even happened. There we go. I wish they just had like a next that I could do. Instead of having to go out, go all the way into this. What is this? Use some brakes to stop. And double that. 200 meters. Okay. And I am saying that like most of this game is waiting. Hello retro gamer girls, how are y'all doing? This game is not impressing me right now. I hate it, but it's not. It's a bronze, but I'm not happy with the bronze. But yeah, I'm really not impressed with Gran Turismo Sport. Not right now, anyway. Well, that definitely wasn't the thing. Let's ease on back up here and stop. Wasn't perfect. Try it one more time. This is it, because otherwise I don't want to just sit here doing the same going and stopping thing over and over again. Oh, whatever. No, I didn't mean to do it again. Okay, I don't want to screw up and do that one again, so here we go. Very little experience. Yeah, the main gripes, like, the game is pretty. I love it. The game looks good. But I think we've gotten into the age of almost photorealistic games to the point, oh, high-powered cars this time. I think we've gotten to the point where games are so photorealistic that really it's hard to really improve upon what we have. Like this game, it looks good, but at the same time, I've seen gameplay of like Forza, even some Need for Speed games that look as good as this game. Now the trailers look awesome, but the actual gameplay, big whoop. The game, in my opinion, on the fun scale, at least so far, is very minimal. I spend all of my time trying to be so careful around everybody that I forget to have fun. So, I don't know. Here we are in a high-powered car. Let's see what we can manage. Holy crap. Okay, I completely overshot that one. Oh, so I'm like, what, supposed to turn around? Okay, good. So you basically have, even though you stop after the thing, you have to hit the wall to get it to restart for you. You need to figure out some landmarks. Like, I really don't see what starting and stopping has to do with getting experience, because you don't actually do this in the game. This is just like a license test. So this is basically just me griping. But yeah, the game prides itself so much in efficiency and precision that, like, you don't have fun. So I'm really right now, as of this moment, in the beginning stages of the game, I'm very happy that I did not buy it and this is just a rental. So far, that may change, but we shall see. Wow, I failed that. Let's see what they really want us to do. Oh, full throttle. Crap, I thought we had to... Okay, let's make this happen then. Nope, not gonna happen. Retry. Granted, it's not full throttle. You actually have to feather the throttle a little bit to make that happen. But it can be done. I want to try that one more time. It was actually kind of fun. I like the way this car handles. I can't believe I ran off the road like that. That wasn't good at all. But yeah, so far, I feel like this game was more work than play, and that's not good. I mean, Gran Turismo has always prided itself in being a game of, there we go. The game's always, prided itself in being realistic and, being like just right to the point, just good quality. But right now, I'm just not that impressed. Received a gift card. What do I get? Probably a minivan or something. Try. Yeah, it's a little like freaking wagon. It's a racing car though. Earn the car. Speed control in the corners. Let's try this. I am getting really close to calling it a day on this one particular game. We may end up playing Skyrim. But right now I'm very underwhelmed. Very underwhelmed. Bronze. I do definitely need to retry that though. Nope. See if we can get through here at a... I'm really trying to just push the car to its limits. Dang. I'm not really sure how I managed that turn while ago, like I did. Like I'm racing myself. It's crazy. There may be an e-brake. Let me see. Oh yes, there actually is. Let me see if I can do that. I think it's what I thought was the. Yeah. That was it. That actually worked better. Interesting. See, here's the thing. I don't like doing like slides and stuff like that. I'm more of like a straight up, finesse pavement racer. And once you start getting into, okay, what happened there? I wonder if that means we lost the Facebook feed. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'm really wondering what's going on. Apparently this isn't an issue on the YouTube channel. But for whatever reason my TV lost the picture like twice in a row. I really hope that wasn't like a sign of something big. Alright. But yeah, I mean, what's the big thing about just, gas and brake? Why do we got to start going into like, okay, there the thing goes again. What's our? I'm like wondering what our problem is here. Let me make sure we don't have some kind of connection issue over here. Okay, so I set the Elgato game capture device up on, nope, and we're, not 100% sure what's going on there. Alright. We can't have a full... There it goes again. Can't have a full stream without some kind of technical issue. See how it works now. Yeah, there's not image loss, it's just on the TV is the problem. That's definitely not good. Image loss right in the middle of the little race. Well, super duper. Okay, I'm going to have to end the stream because there's something going on with the Elgato, the capture device or something, and it's causing the TV picture to cut out like every 30 seconds. So, I might be back with this again. I'm not 100%. It's not looking too likely, but I'll probably be back on playing Skyrim in the next 15 or 20 minutes after I figure out what in the world's going on with the picture. So, everybody, thanks for coming by, and sorry for the technical issues, but it seems to happen all the time. I'll be back on here in a bit.